Ladies and gentlemen, Cuyahoga County Executive Chris Ronayne.
Good evening, Cuyahoga County Democrats. Chairman Brock, it looks like you filled the place. Wow. Give it up for yourselves, please. Filling this place tonight. I am going to get Chairman Brock back, though, and remind myself never to follow Pastor Harris. Thank you, Napoleon Harris. You are indeed the hardest act to follow. And Lucretia Bolden, thank you one more time for Lucretia Bolden. It wouldn't be an event without her. Thank you. I'm honored to be here tonight as one of your warm-up acts, but on behalf of all of our public officials who are here tonight, my colleagues, I know you would want to say this if you were standing here. Thank you to the volunteers who work the streets every day for our campaigns. Thank you for the volunteers that are out there for us all the time. Thank you, Democrats, for working for what's right. Thank you on behalf of all of our public officials. Also, as the many hands that help feed us tonight are working and circling the tables, let's give up our serving team our round of applause and our great thanks. Thank you. We appreciate you, and we look forward to welcoming Governor Andy Beshear. I will be remiss if I don't make one important detail known. It is my wife, Natalie Ronayne's birthday. Would you please stand up and say hello? She decided to have her birthday dinner here with all of us. So happy birthday, Natalie. I love you. To channel a bit of Pastor Harris's beautiful words, I've said this at many of the Democratic clubs I've been out to see lately. I cited Elizabeth Powell's question to Benjamin Franklin in 1787 coming out of the Constitutional Convention, when so many of you know this line, when she said to Ben Franklin, "What do we have, Dr. Franklin? What do we have? Do we have a monarchy or do we have a republic?" And you know the answer. He said, "You have a republic if you can keep it." This is the times we are in. These are the times. The reckoning at our country's 250th birthday. Will we be able to keep the republic? Will we be able to keep democracy? Frankly, it depends on us. It's only us who can. From the throne of the presumptive person who assumes himself to be king in our country, we at Cuyahoga County, and I thank all my partners here from the county today because we're shouldering the burden, as you are. Cuts to SNAP, cuts to our kids. I got a memo earlier this week that asked the question how to manage a shortened supply of meals for seniors. Can from 7 days a week of meals go to 5? That's what we are encountering right now in Cuyahoga County. And it's going to get worse. As we see the cuts to Medicaid happening and everything that we stand for in terms of helping each other. He's going after immigrants with reckless abandon. He's rolling back our civil rights with reckless abandon and strategy, sadly. He's disrespecting our differences, the very power that actually does make America great. The power of people in their diversity. And how about those little kings from the state of Ohio? Not the great legislators who are with us tonight, but those other guys downstate. I just call them the little kings because they play copycat government. They play copycat government to the federal government. Tripping over themselves to try to impress him. The authors of the draconian SB 1 becoming thought police. Telling our teachers what they can and cannot teach. Folks, the days of McCarthyism is right back with us. They cut our budgets for our public schools and our libraries. Our legislative quote-unquote leaders are performing again their best copycat government. Willing to slash Medicaid for our working poor, as Pastor Harris said. Those are the persons we serve. 100,000 people in Cuyahoga County potentially losing their health care. Today, both the little kings and the man who thinks he's king have torn down our institutions before our very eyes and our safety net right underneath us. But what do? They give away, at the state level, your money, your unclaimed funds. In all the cuts, they give away your money to a couple of billionaires. And what do those billionaires do? The same week they receive $600 million of your money, they go out and close on a house next to Mar-a-Lago for $25 million in Florida. That's what they're doing with our money. It was all a big payback that you know. You know all about our work to create fair districts, and we know what happened. A few power brokers gave a few dollars, a lot of them, to actually upend our efforts. And for the moment, they've won. And what do we do about all this? We do what we do in Cuyahoga County. We defend the land. We defend the land. And we lean in, and we take care of each other. Today, we opened the Cuyahoga County Kitchen. It's a commercial food kitchen for immigrants to be able to prepare their food for families in our community. That was our news of the day. A few weeks ago, we opened a new Board of Elections that I can't wait for you to see, to expand our voter services and increase voter turnout, not suppress it. We opened a thank you, we'll take that. We brought together a child wellness center for our kids experiencing homelessness, where they will have an on-site school. They will have doctor's care, mental health services. That's how we fight back. We fight back by doing. We opened a new housing office, and I do want to say a special hello to my friend Sarah Parks Jackson, who is retiring from Cuyahoga County, but left us the greatest playbook in the land. Please, if you know her, give it up for Sarah Parks Jackson, the inaugural housing director at Cuyahoga County. Thank you for what you do. We worked with Robert Schlepper and the team at the Cuyahoga County Council. And hello, Cuyahoga County Council. I love you, partners. This week, it's been introduced to ban conversion therapy because we care about our young people. We care about mental health. We care about people having the right to be who they are. We scaled up co-response in Parma and Parma Heights this last couple of weeks. We went out and we said that sometimes the badge needs a professional who's in mental health services with them, and they appreciate that badge. And I appreciate our badges being open to that. That's what we do. We lean in with behavioral care in our jails. A welcome center that we opened February 14th last year it's brought 10,000 newcomers through the doors. We grow when we actually grow in immigrants, and that's proof positive. We built an office of small businesses because we know that the lifeblood of Cuyahoga County economy is small business, creating greater access to capital. These are just a few things we do at Cuyahoga County to lean in against the grain of hate, of greed. We serve our people. We defend the land. We built a culture that supports our workers. Give it up for our union workers here tonight all across the room. Thank you. We are with you. Thank you. We will defend the land. We will. And we will work hard through these times to win elections that I know Governor Beshear is going to talk about. We will work hard to strategize for our own success. But in the meantime, I hate to tell you folks, I've been out lately saying we got to act like it's COVID all over again, and it's a terrible injustice because we have to band together as neighbors to stay together, to keep each other together and keep people alive, healthy, and well. I know you will do it. I'm going to close with that line from Emma Lazarus that is at the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Donald Trump missed those words all the years he lived in New York City. But we haven't. They represent the values of Cuyahoga County, where we take care of our sisters and brothers, our neighbors. We understand what service is all about. Folks, we need to win to stay on top of this, and in the meantime, we got to hold each other close. I thank you, because you are the front line in all we do in Cuyahoga County, both in engaging voters, but also just human beings who care about thy neighbor. Let's win the future. Thank you very much.